Hey guys, Augie Bello here. So a lot of people on Instagram will ask me, how did you build the following you built? How did you develop your own brand, and how did you separate yourself from other musicians who are creating content on Instagram? I figured that today would be a great opportunity to tell you guys what my journey was with Instagram. So, back in 2018, in February of 2018, I decided that I was going to start posting Instagram videos. I had seen that my friend Tiana O'Hara, an amazing guitar player, she had started posting content to Instagram and was able to develop a pretty impressive following. So I decided that day that I was going to do, I was going to create content for Instagram and I was going to figure it out, and I was really excited because as much as I was busy with schoolwork and stuff, I always had something to look forward to musically and something that would push me to create more music. But anyway, I saw my friend Tiana had grown this huge following just from posting videos of her doing what she does, which is killing it on the guitar. And I figured, why not try this? So the first week, I just flooded my page with content so that anyone who did like what I was doing could see more. Okay, so that was what I did the first week. Now, I would suggest that because when you're starting off, you want people to know that you are committed to this, and you want people to be able to see more content, because you can get likes, you can get comments, but the thing that'll get you followers is consistency. So after my first 2 weeks, I decided, you know what, this is way too much work for me, and I think it was too much content for anyone following me to even follow it. So I decided that I would try to be consistent with like 2 posts or 3 posts a week. What I would do is put a bunch of hashtags on each video and put hashtags of pages that are similar to the content I was creating. So a big key is finding pages that repost content that is similar to what you are creating and what you identify as an artist. Hashtag pickup music, hashtag brilliant musicians, solo section, pick up beats, pick up jazz. Look at these pages, check them out, and see, does my content align with what they're reposting and what they're sharing. And this was big in the beginning for me because I found some pages and I would reach out to them. I would say, hey guys, I just created this, I think it would go great on your page. And a lot of pages would repost just on that. So if you can get your content to a page that already has an audience for your content, you're already miles ahead of other people. So make sure that you're putting hashtags on your videos that relate to the content that you're having, that you're posting. You are able to have up to 30 hashtags on each video. So I don't know what's up with the Instagram algorithm lately. It's kind of weird. I would stay shy of 30. On my videos I've been putting like 25. And that's just to reach new people who like the content that you're creating. So your hashtags should 100% relate to the videos you're creating. And then beyond that, consistency is key. If you're consistent, people notice, wow, this person's committed to this, and you know what, I'll follow them because I know I'm going to get something new. And make sure that your content is a great reflection of who you are as an artist. So don't just be posting stuff that's not relevant to who you are as an artist. It's always fun to do covers, follow trends, of course, but make sure you make it your own. The biggest thing that will separate you from other people on Instagram is making it your own. So for the first year of my Instagram, I was doing covers, I was doing some originals, I was doing contests. So Pick Up Jazz and Pick Up Music would have different contests. Play over this backing track and play over Corey Henry's new song for a chance to be reposted by us and Corey Henry. I was doing these contests all the time, and they were great for growing followers, right? And I'd grow like a good amount of followers and I'd feel great about it. But it was a year later when I realized what I could be doing different to grow exponentially. So 2019, in February of 2019, I got with my good friend Orange Bananas Music, I'll tag him right here, and we had worked together for years. And I suggested to him, I was like, hey, why don't we make a video? He was like, sure, let's do it. We'd made a couple videos before, but this time he was working in one of the audio rooms at the New School for Jazz. So really quickly I sat at the piano and I played these chords and I was like not sure about it, and he was like, yeah, no, that's good, dude, let's do it. He made the beat, and then we were like, all right, let's just record it. I mean, this was like one of the quickest videos we've ever recorded, and for some reason I saw a telephone there, right? I saw a telephone in this, audio recording room, and I was like, you know what, like, I'd like a real large pizza with pepperoni on it. Put some pepper. You get the point, right? We did like a couple takes and we were like, I was unsure of like actually, because I was like, you know what, like a lot of my followers are so like invested in me just playing, and will this make a joke of myself and like put some of them off? Little did I know that would become like one of the most successful videos I've ever done. So the biggest thing I realized from that is people want to know who you are. They don't just care about, can he shred everything in every key? Does he destroy the changes? Like, that's very important. But if all you're doing is destroying the changes and never connecting with your audience on a personal level, like, I feel like I know this person, even if you haven't met in person, that's so important. So for videos following that, my biggest goal was to incorporate who I am as a person with my playing. So there's a limited audience for saxophone, as many of you know. You might love the saxophone, but it's not something that like is absolutely loved by everyone. Everyone just wants to listen to instrumental sax. That's just not the case, unfortunately. But for me, what I took away from that was, after doing that first video with Orange Bananas, I realized everyone, well, I already knew this, but everyone loves to laugh, right? And my personality is very much about, every day I wake up trying to make someone smile and trying to make someone happy at some point. If I've done that, I can go to bed feeling pretty good. So I realized if I incorporate some comedy in the beginning of my video, it's much more shareable and the audience is much broader. So with my videos following this first one, I started to do a bunch of telephone videos, Judy and Barbara, and they were always interrupting. I go to play the saxophone and Judy and Barbara, So I started doing this more and more and like trying to come up with skits and like funny things that, listen, maybe you don't like the saxophone so much, but you like to laugh, period. Everyone likes to laugh. And if I can catch you with a laugh in the beginning, then you might hang around for the saxophone. So it was a great way to say, hey, this is who I am, and B, this is how I play, and this is really who I am. I'm someone who likes to make people laugh, and I'm someone who has spent tons and tons of time on music and loving music and creating music. So combining the two and showing people who I am really just started to grow my page exponentially. A bunch of pages just started reposting it, not because of, hashtags and stuff. People were sharing this content, which was really, really awesome. So the keys that you can take away from this is, A, make sure that you are consistent. You set a schedule for yourself. So if you do 2 days a week, maybe do Tuesday, Thursday. If you do 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And do this so that people know that you are committed to your art and committed to this page. 2, make sure to put hashtags on each video that relate to the content you're creating. Hashtags are just a great way of bringing in a new audience that doesn't already follow you. Of course, you're gonna get follows from people sharing your content, but the biggest way to grow your following is with hashtags and DMing pages that are similar to the content that you're creating. And then 3 is have fun, because my videos that have done the best on my page are videos that I threw up a camera, I just was like, whatever, and I had a fun time doing them. And as you can tell, like if you look at my page, the videos that do the best are the ones where it just looks like a fun time. Because that type of joy and excitement is just contagious. So really, with any platform or anywhere where you're trying to create a brand or create a name for yourself, make sure that you are consistent, hashtags on each post, and that you're having fun, because by having fun, that translates over. Now, I'll go into a bit of my recent struggles with Instagram. Just so that you know, back in 2018, it was much easier to get views. All my followers would see my videos, and it was just a really, really positive place for growth. So you started here, and as long as you were working hard and you were, really putting out great content, you could get here in no time, right? So, but lately it's been much tougher. The Instagram algorithm has changed, in which your followers won't really see your videos as much. Their algorithms sometimes detect things that are not in videos. So for instance, Instagram added this new thing called Instagram Shops. In one of my latest videos, I went to tag that product in the post, which was sheet music and a backing track. And Instagram had deemed that it couldn't be on the store because it had alcohol. I was selling alcohol. So you have an option to appeal that, but after I appealed it, it still said that I had alcohol in the video, which was ridiculous. It has nothing to do with alcohol. So one thing that's a little bit frustrating about Instagram, something to know, is that you cannot contact anyone. If you're ever struggling with anything within Instagram, there's no way to talk to someone and get an answer about things. And 2 is that it almost seems like we're in a time now where it's harder to get your content to people. So the homepage used to be, you could almost guarantee how many views you would at least get from the homepage based on your following, back when I started. And now they've kind of switched it around where it is just a crapshoot. It depends on what the algorithm decides, and that's how it is. So a couple things to know when getting into Instagram is, at this time you can't talk to anyone, and the homepage has changed, and the algorithm is much more hard to figure out. So of course there's tons of other platforms, and I think applying the same logic where you are consistent and really, really working hard on the content you're putting out, it'll get noticed. And from that, you can build an audience, no matter what platform you decide to work on. I hope that this was helpful. Please put any questions that you would have in the comments below. Give me a subscribe and a like. I'm going to be making more of these videos, and let me know what you're looking for in the future. So I'm going to be making a lot more YouTube videos. Let me know in the comments what type of videos you're looking for and what you guys would like to see from me, because I really, really, really want to get working on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for watching this, and I'll see you in the next video.